Howdy, welcome back to What Enjoy Sports. If you're new around here, hope I can get you to consider to like the content and subscribe to the channel. But if you're a regular around these here parts, thank you very much for the continuous support. NRLW action concludes with Cowboys versus Bulldogs up at Queensland Country Bank Stadium. I'm joined by Dor. Mate, good to have you on.
We're back. We are back.
Alrighty, and kickoff has commenced up at QCB Stadium.
Oh my
By
God.
the Bulldogs, and it's going to be trapped eventually there by Jakaya Whitfield at the back. It was allowed to bounce and trickle into the in-goal area, but she was able to get it to about 15 metres out from her own try line as Manselman passes right to S.A. Banu, and she's able to get over the 20-metre line. She's getting dragged back actually a little bit. Manselman at dummy half goes right. This is Peacock. And Peacock is able to rumble her way to the 30-metre line. The women, they are sporting their Indigenous jerseys, the one that I'm wearing. They look fantastic in it. So too did the men earlier on before, who got a good win against Newcastle. Harden plays the ball on the 40. Mansman passes left infield, and it's worked its way to Banu once more. And that's a pretty good set full of intent from North Queensland as Kira Dibb kicks 5 metres inside her own territory.
That's beautifully taken there, Sam, by Andy Robinson, and she's going to run straight up through the middle. Big inclusion for the Bulldogs with Tyler Preston out there tonight, as you can see through the middle of the field there. So that's a big inclusion for them this evening. It's a great run there by Monica Tagai. That's a good run here as well. I think can't exactly see the jersey number there, but she plays the ball. Then a dummy half, Preston now gives it to Tikaraka Katoa, and she's brought down through the middle of the field. Oh, and she spilt the lollies. Hope Millard has spilt the lollies. Oh, dear. Just as the Bulldogs, after a beautiful run there by Takaranga Katoa through the middle of the field there, has put the ball down, and Hope Millard has unfortunately, put it down. Faraz, we are doing beautifully, mate. Lovely victory royales. It will be topped off by a Cowboys victory here for Sam, and we'll be absolutely laughing.
Absolutely. So scrum is won by Cowboys on their own 40. It's spun out to the left-hand side, and that is Abigail Roach, who not able to produce any more meters from the point of the scrum, but that's all right. Kira Dibb gets to dummy half, passes left. Oh, bugger me dead.
Sweet Mother Mary. Oh,
it's all right. Just some pre-game nerves.
I think I'm slightly ahead, so I've just paused and resumed. Yes, not good there from Haley J. Ormond Morsel there, Sam. Spilt the lollies. Unfortunately, this is continuing on from the game that we just called, where we witnessed 35 errors or something like that.
Wouldn't wanna. I'll be back in a moment. I've got to go get my glasses on.
Okay, all good. Anyway, here we go. So Lokatui plays the ball, and now it's out to Preston, and Preston now has a run, but is met beautifully by some strong Cowboys defense, and she's getting driven backwards. She plays the ball around 45 meters out from the Cowboys line, and here goes. I think this is Monica Tagui through the middle of the field, and she comes from the top of the screen down to the bottom, plays the ball. Now dummy half there. It's a lovely, it's another knock on. Oh, we are continuing just what happened before. Goodness gracious me. And it is now 2 errors apiece for both sides as Shanisa Monchau puts the ball down.
Oh, very good. Hey. Alrighty. All right, let's rock and roll, North Queensland. Alrighty, so Tallulah Tillett receives it. Peter has it. Nearly threatened to break the line, getting over the 40. Stopped 5 short of halfway. 4 minutes gone in this first half. Harden now gets the Cowboys into Bulldogs territory, able to offload back to Manselman. Watch her go, passes right. Oh, it's bounced off and into a Bulldogs player.
That's 3 and 2, 5 errors already. As Elizabeth McGregor goes down the touchline. Now Hope Millard, she will hope to hold onto the ball. See what I did there, Sam? As she will now play the ball. Plays the ball. Oh, and that's a strong carry from Letitia Smythe. brought down here around 28 meters out. Now it's going to go through to Tagara Katoa. That's a great run from her. She's around 18 meters out. That's Anika Wilson at dummy half, and she gives it out to Hope Millard, and she's brought down through the middle of the field, 10 meters out. For tackle, plays the ball. Lovely cutout pass to Tugui, but great defense by the Cowboys. She offloads out the back, but penalty passing off the ground.
Absolutely.
To the Cowboys.
Faraz has a question. Sam, do you think ultimately these are enough teams in the women's competition, or do we require 2 more teams? No, we do not need any more team expansion. There was a great idea put out by Sam Squires over the weekend, where she suggested that the teams currently should be expanded to 30 instead of keeping it at 24. That's how the next expansion should be. We don't need any more teams for the next 5 years at the very least. We're good with what we've got. Keep it as it is for us. That's my opinion anyway. Dor, I'll get your opinion on that if you want to a little bit later, but we'll go with the play.
I'm with you.
Yeah, man. Yep, as Kiri Deer passes left to Roach, and she is met ferociously by Jersey 5 from Canterbury Bankstown, Lokatui, and Peacock has the hit up. 4th tackle, Manselman. Waits at dummy half, and Manselman goes left. Kira Dibb looking for a 40-30 or a 40-20, but it's gone down the hay diddle, and it's gotten down to the 20-meter line.
And Andy Robinson cleans up at the back. A great defense there by S.A. Banu. She'll play the ball, and now that's going to be a scoot out of dummy half here. I think it's Elizabeth McGregor. Yes, it is Elizabeth McGregor, and she gets a penalty.
All righty. Well, coming into tonight's game, North Queensland, they were $1.35. Bulldogs were $3.03. And they've been playing really strong, hardy football. And there was a rumour that Preston was going to be scratched out of this game. But as Dor said earlier on in this game, Preston is a late inclusion with jersey 22 on her back.
She is. And here go the doggies. Preston now gives it to Takaranga Katoa. That's a great run from her through the middle of the field. She plays the ball. Shifting out to the right. Oh, that's great footwork there.
Is she okay? Yeah, she's fine. Just back slams ferociously. Whitfield scoots to the right-hand side. Over the 20-meter line she goes and looks to centralise Cowboys' attack. This is first tackle. Dibb goes right. Crystal Blackwell comes back against the grain towards the ruck, but she's getting driven back by ATK and Wheeler. Dibb at dummy half. Passes right. And that is Goldthorpe, who, in my opinion, has been one of the best wingers of the season. Manselman, 3rd tackle, goes right. That's Peters. Over the 40, she goes and centralises the attack. And she makes about 5 or so post-contact meters. And this is 4th. Chester dummies before getting over halfway, nearly stripped in a one-on-one situation, but she held on to it. She'll play the ball. Manselman runs a little bit. She puts the kick in. And it's going to find grass. So they do complete a set there, Cowboys.
Ooh. Yes, cleaned up there at the back by Elizabeth McGregor, and great kick chase there from Manselman on her own kick. Now, that's a good run. I think that's from Andy Robinson there. Through the middle of the field. She holds on to it. And now another run here. Oh, Dogs throw a little offload out the back there, or a late pass. They're trying to get an offload here from the Lokatui there, but couldn't come. And now it's I think that's Letitia Smythe, I think. Or that actually was Shanice Monteshao there. Anyway, that's Anika Wilson's tackled there on last, and here we go, last tackle, and Taylor Preston kicks it long, kicks it high, but beautifully taken there by Ja'Kai Whitfield at the back, Sam.
Kira Dibb gets the dummy half and passes right to Crystal Blackwell. Good carry from Crystal. Well, she's not going to get dragged back. Good carry from her. So we're almost 10 minutes in, and it's still 0-0. The game looks to be warming up with the errors. Bit of early game errors, but that looks to be cleaning up at the moment. Manselman passes left infield for Chester, and she goes straight and hard and is stopped just shy of the 30-meter. 4th tackle, Manselman again. And she goes flat for Banu. Over the 30 she goes, and Banu is brought down. So good defensive set there from Canterbury Bankstown. A good minute overall for them as Kira Dibb had to dodge incoming Bulldogs defense. She puts in a kick from inside her 40. That's a 40-30 Dor. Sensational.
A lovely kick there from Kira Dibb, rocking the Nathan Cleary-esque tape over the ears and head. And that is a lovely kick, swirling, curling away. And that is a 40-30.
Cleary was rocking the Dibb look, mate. All right, so the Cowboys are 20 out. Manselman, they go right. Barnu, now Chester. Chester's able to get to the 10. So they're right of the sticks here. North Queensland running right to left in this first half, and Manselman comes back left, out the back to Tillett, left to Dibb, knocked on by the Bulldogs. So six again, 6 more. So it's going to be a scrum now.
Yeah, another chance here for the Cows.
Tahi, bro, more likes team support the show. Thank you very much, Tahi. For Razalam says, Jason, from a betting point of view, brilliant. Skelton, Kohler, Dewey, Young, Burns, and okay, fit. Well, good tipping to you, Faraz. All right, so 11 minutes in, and the Cowboys are going to have a scrum. About 15 out. No, sorry. Just blow the penalty if they're not ready for it, ref. All right, so a central scrum. Out the back, Manselman. Dibb wrapped around. Out right to Tillett. Right to Whitfield. Right to Goldthorpe. Goldthorpe is offloaded back in field. Great support from Whitfield. And she scored the try after getting down and low. And she crashes her way over to score the first points for North Queensland, hopefully. But the referee says no try, and we're going up to the bunker. Bugger.
It could be okay. You just need to see what happens here with the if there's any hands on her when she goes for the second movement. But she's allowed to go again if there's no hands on her.
I should probably keep my fingers out, mate, because my biases are leading me towards saying that's okay. Like, her ball carrying arm is down on the grass when she's touched, but she was already in the motion of picking herself back up. I'm okay with that, Dor. That's an interesting one.
Yeah, I just feel like it's a try because her ball. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. If she had the ball off the ground when that person touched her, I think it was it. I'm not exactly sure who it was from the Dogs there. Might have been Letitia Smythe there. But yeah, unfortunately that she's got her hands on her when the ball carrying arm is also grazing the grass.
Man, you wouldn't want that to be decided by like in a semi-final, would you, if you were a Cowboys supporter or whoever? Like, that's a tough one, man. That's a 50-50.
Oh, 100%. And anyway, the doggies are on the run, and that is I think that's Tagui again. She's been busy, Sam, throughout this game. That's a good run there by the ever very busy Takaranga Katoa, and I believe that's Holly Wheeler now through the middle of the field. Nika Wilson here at dummy half. She's got it, and she passes left there to that is Hope Millard. Hope Millard's going to play the ball now. Nika Wilson at dummy half gives it to Preston. Preston out the back to Quinlan. Quinlan through, but great defense there by the Cowboys. Last tackle, she's brought down here on the 30. Now gives it to Preston on last. She kicks it long. She kicks it high. But it's
Go
beautifully
Blackwell. She
taken
beats the
there by
first.
Blackwell.
She's got the toe over the 10, over the 20. She beats the other one, puts on the step, and she's going to be tackled on the 30-meter line. Great carry from Crystal Blackwell. Dib at dummy half goes right. That's Whitfeld now. She's arcing on her run, and she's able to get to the 40. She's brought down by the Bulldogs. Good scramble from them. Tillett goes right. That's Goldthorpe. She only knows one way, straight and hard. She's now inside Cowboys. The Cowboys now inside Bulldogs territory. And it's a penalty now for North Queensland. Yes. All right. So they haven't kicked for touch yet. So we've had 14 minutes elapsed.
It's been a good game thus far outside of the errors there. Both sides are making good meters with their sets.
That's Cowboys. Yes. Yeah. Peters taps on the 30. Tillett. Left infield for Yarrow, who's out there on the paddock. And she's brought down about 25 out. So a great opportunity. Maybe the best. Manselman scoots the right-hand side straight up the guts and gets to the 10-meter line. Cowboys are central. Chester at dummy half goes right to Tillett. Tillett. Dummies. She has not scored a try in the NRLW herself, by the way. My goodness, I'd explode if she does. Manselman goes way out left for Yarrow. Yarrow pushing forward. 3 Dogs defenders on her. And they stop her right in front of the goalpost. 4th tackle. Mantelman. Left. Dib. Dummies. Goes herself and scores.
Kira Dib. Dibalicious.
Oh, yes. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Dib and Tillett, they've looked really good. They've looked balanced tonight. Assured of themselves. Dib with the 40-30 earlier on as well. This is going to be a tough game tonight, but Dor. The likes of, ATK, Holly Wheeler and such, but with Taylor Preston being a late inclusion, like there were reports that she had done her MCL last week, but she's a late inclusion with jersey 22 on her back. So this is going to be a tough game tonight, man.
Heavy strapping, Sam, on the on her knee for Preston. So
yep,
might be playing through a bit of a niggle in regards to her knee. Maybe it was a bit of a over diagnosis, maybe, or early diagnosis potentially with that MCL call.
Dib shoots and scores at 6 points to 0 after 16 minutes.
Yes, Dibalicious indeed. Lovely, lovely start for the North Queensland Cowboys here.
There'll be ample opportunity for you, mate, but I'd love to hear your thoughts on what you saw yesterday in person. Over due course, in due time, mate. But you were there yesterday.
It was Robo-delicious yesterday, Sam. Tamika Upton, the back line was singing, but Parramatta were really poor from what I saw. Just even with the ball in hand defensively, I really do think that there's like 4 teams that are really taking this premiership by a grasp. And obviously you've got the Cowboys here tonight. You've got the Broncos, the Knights, and the Roosters that are the real ones that thus far through just over halfway through 7 rounds of the season. They're the ones that have caught my eye. Is Holly Wheeler okay? Yeah, it looks like it. Anyway, take it away, Sam. That's a lovely run here.
Absolutely. Bree Chester. 3rd tackle. Manselman scoots the right-hand side over halfway, over the 40-meter line. Offloads back to Yarrow, who was in support, the big prop. That's fantastic support play from her. They're 30 meters out. Manselman. Oh, it's a penalty. It's a penalty for North Queensland. So they're 30 out right in front. Do you take the 2?
Nope. Go for the points.
All right, continue. Foot on the
I just feel like the Cowboys haven't been down this end of the field much at all, and they did last set, and they scored. So I feel like they should continue to put the pressure on, which they are.
All right, and they continue it forward with Bree Chester. She's putting on huge pressure. So she stopped about 10 out. Mantleman goes way right to Tillett. Out the back right to Yarrow.
Oh, I should have given it.
And she's brought down. So they're about 10 to the right of the sticks. Mantleman out back to Peacock. She just goes straight and hard and scores under the post. Well done, Lily Peacock, the big prop. I think that's her first try of the season. Lily Peacock makes it 10 points to nil with a kick to come straight in front of the post. Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. And that is 10 points to nil in front of the post. A very strong run there by Peacock. Too strong there for the defense there of, I think it was Anika Wilson. Yeah, Anika Wilson here and Holly Wheeler. Yeah, just too strong there. Through Anika Wilson, and then Holly Wheeler just couldn't stop her. She's already over the line. I think Jason's asking for our tips. We don't want to. You don't want to know how I went, Jason. I went insipid.
Jason.
4 out of 8 for me, Jason. I decided to just tip every team that could benefit my Broncos. So it worked for one game, and the rest all went pear-shaped. Oh, except the Tigers today.
Yes, no, that was a good tip from you and I, man. As Kiri did puts it over the black dot. I gave her the extra 2 points before she even kicked it or even put the ball on the team, mate.
So Sam, that's beautiful. Yes, and lovely faith in your girl, Kira Dib.
Dibalicious. All right. Yeah. So what this means for the ladder, coming into tonight's game after this weekend's results, Cowboys got jotted down to 5th position. With a victory here tonight, they can stand alone again once more. Oh, actually, no, they'd be on 10 competition points with the Newcastle Knights. And if the Cowboys win by about 60 points, they can go into 3rd position. But we'll see what happens. But at the moment, they got an opportunity to stand alone in 4th spot, but equal on competition points with the Newcastle Knights. As kickoff has commenced, Dib takes it on her own 20, flings it back into the try scorer, Lily Peacock, and she's getting driven sideways, but she's able to stand her ground, plays the ball. Mantleman, right. That's Yarrow, straight and hard to the 30. Takes 3 to take her down. Mantleman waits, gets it, right, to Tillett, back under for Harden. There's a bit of space there for Harden. Oh, man. Dogs, they got to tighten up there in defense. Mantleman left in field for Chester, who does pass to Dib. Out the back left to Whitfield, does pass to Roach, but good defense. Great. Needed, very much needed there by the winger. Tokatui, I think the name is, man. Dib right to Chester, and Chester just brings the Cowboys in the middle, but is able to get to just shy of the 40-meter line as Tillett kicks on the Bulldogs 40. It's getting chased, but it should be taken cleanly by the Dogs, and it is.
Yep. Andy Robinson takes it cleanly there at the back, Sam. She's brought down there by multiple Cowboys inside her own 20. Plays the ball and looks like Elizabeth McGregor's going to have a scoot out of dummy half, and she does indeed, and she's brought down just over her own 20-meter. Brings it down, and now Monica Tagui's going to have a run here from dummy half, and she's going to get brought down here just short of her own 40-meter line. Plays the ball, last tackle, and here goes Preston for a 40-30. Hits it nicely, but Jakaya Whitfield gets across and takes it within her own 20 meters, Sam.
And she'll play it closest to the interchange sideline, just short of the 30, and that's Goldthorpe coming in and asking for a carry. It makes about 5 or so meters. And she'll play the ball. Dib passes right to Jasmine Peters. She's able to get to the 40 line. So despite maybe the first 5 minutes of back-to-back errors from both sides, things have been cleaned up well and truly. And here's Hayley J. Orman-Maunsell now. And she's able to get to halfway or just shy of it. Mantleman, right. Oh, this is the big debutante on debut in Jersey 20, Asaua. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I apologize, but the young debutante is out there. She's 19 years old. She is with the Mackay Cutters system, so congratulations to her. Oh, and it's been knocked on by Andy Robinson. Yes. Let me get this right, because otherwise it's going to kill me, mate. On debut tonight, only 19, 20 years of age. She is Terra Tower on legs. Asa Ua. Tafa O Asa Ua on debut for the North Queensland Cowboys, man. Watch out for her.
Oh, and Andy Robinson needs to watch out for the ball because that is not good at all.
So North Queensland, scrum. They wrap around the back with Dib. Flat on for Peters, and she is crunched by the Bulldogs defense. Manselman, Asaua, taken down immediately. And Manselman, left. Yarrow puts the foot down, or she's met solidly there by Dogs defense, but she's still backing her way, still standing. Now she's brought down. Third tackle. Manselman goes right. Tillett, what does she do? Out the back to Whitfield. Whitfield, oh, she wanted to offload but couldn't. Fourth tackle. Peters flings it back left in field. That's Chester. And she steps off the left and she's still going. Oh, my goodness. This is the last tackle. Cowboys are right in the middle of the goalpost. Manselman elects to go left. Dib takes it. Cut out left to Roach. Roach. Oh, she could have just passed it to Blackwell. Oh, she does get the offload to Ormond Mordsel. Ormond Mordsel is held up over the line.
Oh, good defense there by the Dogs, but can't help to think that if Abigail Roach was able to pass there on the outside there, that would have been all she wrote. But anyway, we continue, my friend, as that is a lovely, strong carry there by Moana Courtenay. And now we're going through the middle of the field here with Elizabeth McGregor's come from the top of your screen over the side to take a run here on the bottom of the screen. And that's a lovely run there by Lokatui. She's brought down on her own 40-meter line. Now we're going to have a scoot here from dummy half, and that's Targui. Great run from her. She's brought down on halfway. Andy Robinson puts some fleeting footwork through the middle of the field, but great defense there by Abigail Roach to bring her down around 20 meters out. Last tackle, the Bulldogs just outside the Cowboys' red zone. Preston puts a crossfield kick, and that is beautifully taken by the ever so reliable Francesca Goldthorpe out on the wing for the Cowboys.
Peters beating one tackle and getting to the 20-meter line. Again, I think she's one of the top wingers of the year so far. There she is again. Goldthorpe with the carry. Almost exploding out the back door, getting to the 30-meter line. 11 minutes to go in the first half, and this here is Ja'Kiah Whitfield. And she fights for every centimetre to get over the 40-metre line. Absolutely. Captain Manselman asking for the arms around the throat, but play on. Fourth tackle, Chester, dummies, comes back towards the right, and she is met solidly. I think that might be ATK there, if I'm not mistaken. So this is last tackle. Manselman goes right, finds Tillett. Tillett puts in the kick. It's going to find grass here. It's going to trickle down to just a bit before the 10.
Yep. Andy Robinson traps it, and she's going to have a carry. A beautiful defense there by Harden and Tillett. Robinson plays the ball, and like it has been for like the last few sets, Elizabeth McGregor takes a run out of dummy half, and she goes for a nice scoot. She's brought down just short of the 40-meter line. Now, dummy half, the backs are really busy here for the Bulldogs as Targui has a run now through the middle of the park. Brought down there by Cowboys defenders. Plays the ball. Preston now out to Courtenay, and then that gets out to Lokatui. Lokatui now inside. Lovely offload infield to Courtenay. She plays the ball. Now Lokatui needs to get dummy half and throws an absolute horrific pass. And now Taylor Preston has it, and she gives it out. Now to... Oh, she has it to Moana Courtenay, but Ja'Kiah Whitfield takes her over the touchline in a beautiful one-on-one tackle to stop the Dogs scoring. But the Bulldogs are challenging high contact.
Well, if that's what the case was, That is Challenge Burned Deluxe.
The trend continues.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. As Dor goes ASMR on my ass. Holy Jesus. Tingles galore, mate. Challenge
It's
unsuccessful. Wait. Can you say
gone.
challenge? Can you say Bulldogs challenge unsuccessful in ASMR, mate?
Bulldogs challenge unsuccessful.
Oh, all right. I think I can sleep tonight, mate. I think I can get more than 2 hours sleep. Sensational stuff. What a try saver from Whitfield, but
Oh, beautiful one-on-one tackle, man. Great strength as well to stop Courtenay. She was on at full flight nearly there, Sam. So that was really special from Whitfield.
that is the second time in as many minutes, I'd say, that the Bulldogs have they've broken Cowboys down that left edge defensively. So that is something that probably will be spoken about at halftime by Coach Ricky Henry. That is Lillian Yarrow now with the ball beating one. She's been awesome since she's come onto the paddock. So Alicia Ford is now out on the paddock. She runs to the left-hand side, and here's Asaua getting over halfway. She is Terra Tower, man, backing her way. Wanted to offload, but couldn't quite get it away. This is last tackle on the 40. Ford goes right, Tillett kicks on the 40, and should be taken comfortably at the back.
Yes, Andy Robinson takes it beautifully, and she runs it straight and hard, but good defense there by Tillett and co. I assume we're going to have a run from dummy half, and we do indeed. I believe that's Monica Targui with a great run. These Bulldogs back five have been very busy. I'd like to see their forwards get a bit more involved here, as now that's another run by Courtenay. It's just all their go forward from the Bulldogs is all their backs. Where's the forwards? Here we go. That's a good run. That's by Paya Ilu. Great run there. Now that is, I believe, Ebony Pryor's onto the field as well at dummy half, and she gives it to Robinson. She's tackled, and now last tackle, and Preston gets it and kicks it long, kicks it high, but that's beautifully taken out there on the wing by Blackwell, Sam.
Blackwell copping a shove late there, but Dib passes right infield for Whitfield, and Whitfield is taken down on the 20, second tackle, 7 minutes remain. Dib goes right, Goldthorpe beats one, beats two, over the 30 she goes. Third tackle, 12-0. Ford runs to the right-hand side, over the 40 she goes. Fantastic scoop from Alicia Ford. Stopped 5 short of halfway. Tillett goes left. Lillian Yarrow goes back right for Chester. Can Chester get an offload? Can Chester get an offload? No, she just goes forward. She does get the offload now. Here's Ford from the Bulldogs 40, right to Tillett, right to Peters. All good defense in the end by McGregor. Thank you. Peters now plays the ball hard in a dummy half, left infield for Tillett. Beats one, puts the high kick up.
Someone's down in back play just quietly. That's a high tackle.
Yeah. But it's play on. No? Oh, no, it's Ash Quinlan.
Ash Quinlan, and it looks like there's a real problem here. The doctor's being called. I'm not exactly sure what's happened here.
Well, she's collided with Bree Chester, and I think Bree Chester's hip has maybe done an AC joint. It looks to be her shoulder.
Oh, yeah, shoulder, yeah.
All right, well, let's take stock because I just saw a stat pop up a second ago, and it's the difference at the moment. So completion rates for both of these sides, the Cowboys are completing at 83%, 15 out of 18. The Bulldogs, they are completing at 50%, 6 completed sets out of a possible 12. Possession is 60-30 or 60-40 in favour of North Queensland. After a slow start from both sides, it was Kira Dibb's kick really that settled things down for North Queensland. That 40-30 kick from Dibb, and since then the Cowboys, they haven't they haven't made an error. They may have given a penalty away, but they've been super consistent since that point in time, since Kiri Dib got that 40-30.
No, this is not looking good, Sam. She's coming off, but like it looks like she's like grabbing onto the arm of the Cowboys player that had the ball. I think it was Bree Chester. And then it just looked like her arm just, I don't know if it broke or it just like gave way or like something, because she just fell straight off the tackle. And you can see she was like holding like down here, like near your elbow on her arm. So it could be like a broken arm potentially, or some sort of damage to her arm for Ash Quinlan. And that's going to be a big loss for the Bulldogs, Sam. As Ebony Pryor now gives it to, that's a lovely run. I think that's a elude. That's probably 6 again. If not, no, it isn't. And last tackle, Preston kicks it long, kicks it high. Beautifully taken by Whitfield at the back.
And Whitfield gets over the 20-meter line by about 5 meters, and Dib gets the dummy half, passes right to Crystal Blackwell. And she does pass out to Jasmine Peters, who juggled it and was able to get to the 40-meter line. Plays the ball now, Tillett. Left infield here for Goldthorpe, and Goldthorpe poked her nose out the back, but was contained. Ford, well, she's gone down Goldthorpe. Chester's got the ball. She's running back towards the middle of the ruck. Goldthorpe holding her ankle in back play, and Chester now gets up, 4th tackle, forward, left to Dib for Ormond Maunsell there, and Ormond Maunsell was taken very quickly. They're about 25 out here, North Queensland, and Ford goes right, finds Tillett. Tillett puts in a crossfield kick, and that's play on. That's not in goal area.
Yeah, no, that's McGregor's now running crossfield, but she's brought down there by multiple Cowboys defenders. Plays the ball. It's a great run there by Andy Robinson. She's been busy in this first half, Sam, as so has the her centre pairing in Moana Courtenay and Monica Targui, and that's a lovely offload by Courtenay there to Taylor Preston, who's just absolutely folded there, and a lovely tackle by Yarrow. Ebony Pryor's now going to take a scoot, and Yarrow's there again to make the tackle. She plays the ball. Andy Robinson gets into dummy half, and here goes Takaranga Katoa. And that's a great run there. She plays the ball. Going to go to Preston again. Last tackle. Hits it on the side of the ball there. And it pirouettes, and beautifully done there by Crystal Blackwell out on the left wing or the bottom of the screen.
Roach has the hit up and fends away from one and does explode out the back, but lost her footing. Got down by Wheeler. Plays the ball. Goes right. Dib. This is Goldthorpe now. Right to Peters. They are warming up and threatening, like they are going to go coast to coast out there on that right edge in this second half, or maybe just before half time, as Whitfield goes forward and gets to the 40-meter line. And this is the 4th. Ford, Chester, and this is Dick, who just copped a friggin' elbow to the melon for her troubles, but she's able to get to halfway. Ford now, passes left, Kira Dib. Kicks for distance. Hopefully it just holds up. It's Bulldogs nearly made a play for it.
Yes, no, they definitely did. Lokatui was there. Didn't know if it was going to sit up and she was going to have to play at it, but it ended up going dead. And now a 7-tackle set here, and Andy Robinson's going to get proceedings started here with a nice run out to her 30-meter line. And as per, I think the last 6 sets is Elizabeth McGregor takes a run there on tackle 2 or tackle 1 straight after Andy Robinson. And now Preston gives it out to Moana Courtenay, who is hit with solid contact from Abigail Roach, but gets a nice offload out the back. And now Lokatui goes down the right touchline, but she's only able to make 10 meters there before she's tackled there by Crystal Blackwell. She looks absolutely spent, Lokatui. Anyway, Andy Robinson now gives it to Takaranga Katoa through the middle of the field, and she offloads out the back. Cowboys need to wrap the ball up. Pryor now, Preston. Lovely hands now. Moana Courtenay gets past the tackle of Blackwell. But great defense there Now she plays the ball. Preston, Pryor, Takaranga Katoa, out to, I think that's Anika Wilson. Great defense there. I think that's on, Letitia Smythe. Ebony Pryor gives it to Takaranga Katoa, and great defense there by Jakaya Whitfeld. There again to stop proceedings. And that is either a knock-on or offside, one of the two from Bree Chester.
Good scramble, man.
Yeah, good defense, as Bree Chester says, one set, and that's right indeed. There'll be left time for the Bulldogs here, but great scrambled eggs defense there by the Cowboys. Yeah, they're 110% offside from that play the ball here. But here we go. Bulldogs scrum 10 meters out from the Cowboys try line. Ebony Pryor now gives it to Preston. Preston out the back. Lovely run there by Andy Andy Robinson, should I say, as that's a little scoot here from Moana Courtney, but she's brought down. Pryor dummy half now gives it to Mashong, who gives it out to Takaranga Katoa, and that's high tackle. That is a high shot there from the Cowboys.
Come on, Cowboys, 40 seconds.
Time on. And they tap and go, and here goes
good contact.
Ollie Wheeler. Great defense there by the Cowboys. Pryor in a dummy half. And Chester again goes to the intercept, and that's 0 from 3 with Cowboys and intercepts in these last couple of minutes. But great defense here, and the clock continues to go. They don't need to rush here.
$17 seconds.
Yeah, time's off. 17 seconds. Bulldogs scrum. Don't know how far out because we've got a terrible camera angle. Anyway, here goes Preston. Dib puts on a shot but falls off. And she's brought down. There's 10 seconds to go. Pryor. Takaranga Katoa. Out back. Robinson. Gives it out with hands, and that's great defense by Goldthorpe. And I don't think Elizabeth McGregor has scored in the left-hand touchline, and I think that will be half-time, 12 points to 0.
It's not even going to be sent up to the... No, it is. So the bunker's looking at it. Goldthorpe.
Good night.
You friggin' sensation. You friggin' sensation. 12-0. Still game on. Got a really hard-hitting second half to look forward to. This is well and truly not over, man.
No, not at all, Sam.
Yep.
We're seeing the Bulldogs playing some nice enterprising football there in that back end of the first half after the Cowboys started off the first half, the stronger of the two sides, man. So yeah, got to be happy with that, mate. But still work to be done. Only 2 converted tries away. The Bulldogs are, with still a whole second half to play.
Well, I can tell you now, man, that the North Queensland Cowboys for and against is +20, but it's their against that is seriously impressive and is going under the radar. It is the best defense in the NRLW so far this year by a bit of a ways right now. It is 68 points against. Then that is the best in the NRLW. The next best is 90, which features Roosters and Broncos. Defense wins premierships, Dor. Defense wins premierships, Dor. So that is really exciting. It's really exciting, really proud to see that they kept the Bulldogs of all teams, who are no slouches, to nil in that first half. But again, they're just Preston was warming up nicely, going down her right edge and trying to exploit the combination of Roach and Blackwell and Ormond Maunsell. So it has bared a little bit of fruit for the Bulldogs in that regard. But again, the scramble from the best defensive team in the NRLW has been elite. And there's another stat that I want to show you. The stats in the NRLW. I will go to Women's Premiership, and then I'll go to the teams, scroll down to the defense, missed tackles. So missed tackles, the Raiders are up in first position. Down at the bottom with only 127 misses for the year are the North Queensland Cowboys. They are missing the least amount of tackles. They're missing the least amount of tackles than anybody else in the NRLW in 2025. I wonder what the halftime stats look like in that regard. I'm going to scroll down and have a look here. And the team stats. No, I don't want Rugby League 26 in any way, shape, or form. I'm going to go down to, so they've missed 13. So they've missed 13. So maybe that's a little bit higher than average, but they are coming up against a Taylor Preston-led desperate Bulldogs outfit in this game.
100%, bro. You got to be happy with the Cowboys' defense thus in this game, especially that scramble there to keep them out in that last 5 minutes there where they were all over. The Dogs were, all in the red zone there on the Cowboys. So got to be really happy with that from your Cowgirls or Cowboys, Sam. Yeah, like you said, defense wins premierships. Everyone can score tries, but I really think that's where you see it every year. It's the defense wins premierships. It's the reason why most of the teams, that are doing really well have got, really good defense. Like, the Bulldogs, for example, in the NRL, they've, one of the better defensive sides in the competition. Also got, I'm just trying to think now, like Cowboys defensively, surely that they haven't been too badly either. I'd say Roosters would be probably the best. Oh no, Cowboys have the best defense in the NRLW, as well as missed tackles. But obviously they've only conceded 68 points, but only scored 88. So 88 plus 12, so they've got 100. Lovely quick maths there from Connor. But yes, 100 points for the Cowboys thus far, which is a bit behind some of the other teams. But hey, look, their defense is exceptional. So, and their attack, I think, is getting better by the week. I'm sure you can probably touch on that, Sam. But I think that their attacks definitely started to get a bit better.
Well, if you want to take us through some of the fantasy points, man.
Oh, we can bloody do that, Sam. That would be one memento. I was looking at the NRLW ladder. I will get up the fantasy points right now. All right. So let's have a look, shall we? So best performing Cowboys. We've got Bree Chester on 34 fantasy points. We got Lily Peacock on 31 fantasy points. Yeah, Chester's getting through an absolute mountain of work. And then Peacock and Dib on 31 points and 28 points, respectively, should I say, have both gone over for a meat pie. Goldthorpe, 24 points for her. Talisha Harden and Yarrow, 23 points and 21. Whitfeld, 19. Manselman, 15. Peters, 13. Roach, 11. Tillett, 11. Blackwell, 10. Ormond Morsel, 10. Lily Dick, 7. Asawa, 7. Barnu, 6. And Alicia Ford, 3. So that's for the Cowboys. For the Bulldogs, Letitia Smythe with 26. Wheeler, 25. Lokatui, 24. Takaranga Katoa, 22. Andy Robinson, 19. Anika Wilson, 19. Moana Courtney, 18. Taylor Preston, 17. Monica Targui, 15. Paya Ilu, 15. Ebony Pryor, 10. Hope Millard, 9. Elizabeth McGregor, 8. Ashley Quinlan, 8. And it'll be interesting to see if she comes back. I think it's highly unlikely. Kala Sipani Hopawati came on there at the back end. She's on 7. Monshao, she's on 6. And then there's a couple of players, Suli Ruka and Maha Kitu Monchao, who also hasn't come on for the Dogs. So a couple of players there that haven't got on for the Canterbury Bulldogs thus far, Sam. But yeah, look, few big results this week, Sam. The Spoon Bowl. Both of the teams, the Tigers and the Raiders, both got the chockies this week. So after 7 rounds, the hoodoo is over. They are on the board.
Still might have a spoon bowl in a couple of weeks, though, mate. Still might have a spoon bowl.
Yeah, but the Dragons are coming down into spoon bowl territory, bro.
Yes.
They're only one win ahead of the Raiders and Tigers, so it will be interesting to see what happens there.
Let's have a look.
Sam. We'll see.
Well, let's have a look at what happens here next week with the lazy eye. So let's look for the match of the round next week. So we've got Dogs and Raiders at Belmore. There's Gold Coast and the Dragons, and that's last chance saloon for both of those teams, you'd reckon. Parramatta versus Roosters, I would have said yes before yesterday's demolition job by Brisbane Broncos. Well, there it is. That is a Super Sunday of massive proportions in the NRLW. Newcastle versus Brisbane. That is the 11:50 a.m. game. The Warriors versus Sharks from Hamilton. Warriors are going to get a couple of key pieces back against the Sharkies, and they nearly caused, they nearly got a victory yesterday against the Raiders with only 11 women for the better part of, 3/4 of the game. And then Tigers versus Cowboys at Leichhardt. The Tigers, I'm not blowing smoke up anyone's ass, but the Tigers getting a victory today. And they've been a plucky side all year, man. Cowboys traveling to Leichhardt for the first time in their history. That is a massive Sunday for the NRLW. But it's headlined by your Newcastle Knights versus the Brisbane Broncos. And let's lean into it then, man. Brisbane Broncos yesterday. I thought that the Parramatta Eels were competitive for maybe the first half an hour. And then they started to leak. And it didn't stop. The dam wall burst in that second half, and the Broncos
The Lauren dam wall.
The Lauren dam wall burst. Oh, you bastard! The Lauren dam wall burst yesterday, and they ended up winning 38-4.
Yeah, no, it was a great performance from the Broncos girls, Sam. It was a terrific performance. I guess the only downside was Romy Teitzel's goal kicking, which wasn't the best. 3 from 8 for her. But look, really good performances throughout. Havunga went over for a double. Julia Robinson had a double as well. And then Brill Teitzel also had a double. So there was 3 doubles for the girls. And then Brill and Maddock also got over as well. So, yeah, I just thought that unfortunately, Parramatta they just didn't really have it going on at all yesterday. Sam, the defense was very poor. Look, error-wise, it wasn't really that bad. Like, Parramatta actually made less errors than the Broncos did. 6 errors for Parramatta, where the Broncos actually made 8. Penalties were in the Broncos' favor, but it was 6-5, so it was pretty close. But yeah, they made nearly double the amount of missed tackles. Parramatta 24 from the Broncos, 44 for Parramatta, which I think was the real difference yesterday. If you're looking at that, like completion rates very similar, 82%, 80%. Both teams had a fair amount of possession. The line breaks is probably the most the biggest stat really. Is that 11 line breaks to 2, so that's a big one. And then you've also got like tackle breaks, 44 tackle breaks for the Broncos to 24 for Parramatta. I think that was sort of after. Look, we got the job done against Canberra, like last week, but it wasn't a very good performance. I don't think they would have been very happy. Yeah, we scored whatever, like high 30s, 40 points. But we ended up conceding around like 20-something points to the Raiders, who at that time hadn't won a game at all. I know that they got, they're trying to get on the board, but I thought that we would have gone down there and, dealt with them like a lot of the other sides had done thus far this season. But wasn't meant to be. We still got the chocolates, and at the end of the day, you just need to get the 2 points. But yeah, I was really happy with how the girls bounced back with a really, really good win, and we need to go and make sure we can do the job against Newcastle next Sunday.
Absolutely, man. That is the game of the weekend, bro. So Cowboys coming back out now. Best defensive team in the competition after 7 weeks, man. That is so cool to say, dude. Just a quick heads up, man, that your camera seems to be freezing on you just a little bit every now and then. Just want to be honest with you, mate. But your audio is still fine. Still fine. It's just visually.
Okay.
You're doing a little bit of robot stuff.
Yeah, okay. I apologize.
Rude. All right. So I think the Bulldogs are going to kick off, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so. I hope.
No, sorry. No, I'll leave it to you, mate.
Cowboys. Yeah, Cowboys are kicking off, and they kick it off right now. And that is taken beautifully out there by Anika Wilson, and she finds Holly Wheeler. She's brought down here around 20 meters out. Oh, and she's clutching at the melon. She plays the ball on her own 20-meter line, holding her head. Hopefully she's okay, as Takaranga Katoa with a great run through the middle of the field. She's brought down on her own 30-meter line. Now, lovely hands out to, and she continues her dominance here. Moana Courtney out on the right side. She's been really, really strong out there for the Bulldogs this evening. Preston now gives it to, I think that's Paa Elo, and that's a great run from her through the middle of the field. Strong set thus far for the Dogs, and then they're shifting it out to the left here or the bottom of the screen as Letitia Smythe now has a run, and she's brought down just outside the Cowboys' 20-meter line. What a start here from the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs. And it's play on there.
Oh, just. I'm happy for that to be play on, but that's just. Blackwell made a great effort to get there, but Whitfield now has the hit up, the duty to take the hit up, and she was crunched there by the Bulldogs defense. And this is Abigail Roach now with a hit up. Over the 10-meter line she goes. G'day, George Allen. How are you, mate? Do I think the Bulldogs women will win the premiership? Probably not, to be honest with you. But now that I've said that, watch karma bite me in the ass. Lily Dick is brought down 25 meters out from the try line. 4th tackle. Forward, right, Chester goes forward, and over the 40 she goes. Stopped 5 short of halfway. This is last tackle forward. Passes left to Dib. Puts in the kick. And it's a great kick going down towards the try line, Dor.
Yes, instead of watching the ball, we're watching the Cowboys chase, and that's a great chase and a great kick. Andy Robinson now gets it back up to just short of her own 20-meter line, as again the continued backline run meters from Monica Targui and the Canterbury back 5 continues, as now Lokatui now has a run. Starting to get familiar with these players now, as that's a lovely run there by Takaranga Katoa through the middle of the field, as Chester's been down, as Ilu has gone straight down through the middle of the field, and she's brought down just inside Cowboys territory on the last, and Pryor gives it to Preston, and that's a good kick, but beautifully taken by Whitfield inside of her own 10, Sam.
Whitfield, she had option to pass there, and she's nearly broken free, but eventually brought down, and that's a great carry back from Whitfield. Plays the ball on the 30. Goldthorpe now runs towards the middle and is stopped just before the 40. This is 2nd tackle till it gets to dummy half. Goes back right, finds Peters. Peters nearly leapt through, but got brought down on the 50. Tillett left. Chester does pass to Dib. Way out left to Roach, who stops on a run and beats one and enters Bulldogs territory. 4th tackle. Roach plays the ball forward, right back in field for Chester. Now Dick over the 40 by a couple of meters. And now this is the last tackle. Good start to the second half from both these sides. Really committed stuff as Tillett kicks from about 35 meters out. Taken well by the Dogs.
Yeah, lovely take there by McGregor in the bottom of the screen, Sam. And she'll now play the ball. And what do you expect? Oh, it's another run by Monica Tagui. And that is a lovely run from her. She plays the ball. Geez, that is the worst play the ball I think I've ever seen. Anyway, Anika Wilson's there and she passes it to Robinson. Now we got Pryor having a scoot. That's a great scoot there by Ebony Pryor. And she gets the offload as well to Holly Wheeler. And they're going to get over the halfway here. That's a great set thus far for the Dogs. Pryor goes again now and she's going to find Takaranga Katoa. And that's a lovely tackle there by
Ford.
That was, yes, Alicia Ford. Lovely run. Lovely tackle as well. And it's kicked by Preston, beautifully taken by Blackwell, who offloads to Whitfeld, Sam.
And Whitfeld running to the right-hand side. She's got an option with Peters. Oh, couldn't quite get the pass. That would have been insane if she got that to Peters. Peters now running over the 20, poking her head through the back door, but brought down Tillett at dummy half. Second tackle left for Goldthorpe. Great meters from the back three here. Goldthorpe gets up and plays it on the 40. They go left. That was Blackwell way in field, and Roach is throwing dummies and pushing back Preston, and that's a great carry from Abigail Roach. That's a 20-odd meter play there as she plays it. Fourth tackle, Dib left. Ormond Mornsville crunched by the Bulldogs defense. Great opening 5 minutes to this one. Kira Dib puts in a low grubber kick. There's a bit of space at the back. Jakara Whitfield was so close to getting that, but Andy Robinson covers it.
Yes, great work by Robinson. And again, the Bulldogs back five continues with now McGregor having another run out of dummy half. It's like clockwork this from the Bulldogs. It's just the same people every set running the ball out of their own territory. As Smythe, good run from her. Pryor now gives it to Takaranga Katoa, who then offloads back to Pryor. These two are combining nicely, Ebony Pryor and Takaranga Katoa. She goes into dummy half, gives it to Preston. Preston, lovely face ball there. To Monshao, I think that is. Or 15, pardon me. That's Suliruka, I believe. As then, Monica Tagui was out there trying to take the ball and has unfortunately knocked it on from that lovely crossfield kick there from Preston.
Well, they did get to the kick. It's still in that sort of area where the first knock-on or unforced error is going to be huge because these two teams have been going hammer and tong. Cowboys sign in. Well, g'day, Jacob. How are you? Thank you for coming in and saying g'day. This is Kiri Dib, left. This is Crystal Blackwell. And Blackwell was just in that second row slot. So I don't know if this change has been made just yet between Whitfield and Blackwell. Maybe it won't be tonight. But Abigail Roach, she goes straight and hard and enters Bulldogs territory. Manselman is back out on the paddock now. And Manselman passes right to Yarrow, right to Tillett. That's touched by the Bulldogs. That should be 6 again. Tillett runs back and scraps it up.
6 more.
Yes, sir. 0 tackle. Manselman passes to Whitfield, who comes back into Bulldogs territory and is able to cross the 40-meter line of the Bulldogs there. All right, first tackle. They're right of centre, and Manselman continues to come right, finds Talisha Harden, and she's about 25 out from the try line. Manselman again comes down the short side. Tillett's right there, but Manselman just takes the tackle. Tillett a dummy half. Left on the third. Chester, just hold it and go forward. Hold it, go forward. And she's still standing. And she has stopped about 5 meters shy of the try line now. They're right at the goal post. Manselman goes left. Tillett, left. Dib, cut out, way out left for Blackwell. Great anticipation. Great handling. And that's been knocked on again by the Bulldogs. That's 6 again.
Yep, play the ball, Cowboys.
George Allen asks, do you think that the Burleigh Bears will win the Queensland Cup? I think the North Devils and the Townsville Black Hawks are first and second. And Jacoba is relishing Reed Marnie, or really, really frothing over the aspect of Marnie coming to Townsville next year. I guess I am too. Alicia Ford takes the head up. So both Manselman and Ford are still out there. Manselman is at dummy half, and she passes right to Tillett. Tillett chooses Chester, and Chester stands in the tackle and is brought down. She's been insane, but she is every week, Chester. Manselman, flat ball. Oh, Peacock, nearly a try from a crash ball, but good defense from ATK. Manselman, way out left to Dib. Dib, flat on for Ormond Maunsell. She's standing. She's still backing away. Oh, man, she nearly crashed over the try line too. Fourth tackle, Manselman. Right, Chester had to take it high, and that probably wasn't the design there. Last tackle right in front of the post. Manselman, right to Tillett, puts in the grubber kick. Whitfield chases, picks it up and scores. What a try for Whitfield. Great kick from Tillett. And the North Queensland Cowboys extend their lead to 16-0.
Oh, that's lovely, lovely play, and all in beautiful sync there. Lovely kick, and Whitfelds know exactly what's going on. It sits up beautifully. She hits it on the fly. She beats Monica Targui, and Anthony Robinson can't stop her. What a lovely try for the North Queensland Cowboys. Beautiful kick there by Tallulah Tillett, and look at that. Whitfeld just steams onto it. Hope Millard tries her best. Andy Robinson comes in late, but that is a TRY. 16 points to nil with a kick to come to the North Queensland Cowboys.
And it looked like there was just such minimal room for error, but the kick, the bounce, and the line that Whitfield forged for herself, bro. And she doesn't get there without her pace as well, obviously. But Tillett and Whitfield, man, that was awesome.
It was better than Lego.
No. That was. I don't know what that is, man. But it's a lot. Yeah, it's a. Yeah.
It's better than Lego.
Dib shoots over the black dot. Thank you very much. 18 points.
Era. That was delicious.
Oh, delicious. George Allen is going to Parramatta Stadium next Saturday. Good luck with that one, mate. Good luck with that one.
Yeah, best of luck, George. That should be a good clash. Let's hope that the Eels can turn up, and it will be a good game for you, mate. I don't know if you're a Eels or Roosters supporter, but whoever you're supporting, all the best.
All right. So there's still 24 to go. I don't think this game will get ugly for the Dogs, man, but there's a lot of time for the Cowboys to put some more points on the board. All right. So that's, if I'm not mistaken, that's Alicia Ford taking a hit up like a front rower. I ain't ever seen her do that before, bro. Alicia Ford plays the ball on the 20. Tillett passes left infield for Chester. Flat ball for Peacock. And Peacock is taken down. Cowboys yet to make an error in this second half, and it's just that error from the Bulldogs from the kick is what turned the momentum, I guess, slightly in favour of North Queensland, as Chester still standing, plays the ball on the own 40. Manselman goes left. Dib chooses Roach. Left to Blackwell. Puts on the step. Can she fend away from the second rower? She does from halfway. Blackwell always taking it to touch, man. Oh, dude, what a try that could have been. But what an excellent effort from both Blackwell and Robinson.
That's a beautiful, beautiful run and a beautiful, beautiful tackle by Andy Robinson. Lovely fend there by Blackwell, and she just backed herself, but Andy Robinson flying across makes a beautiful covering tackle there and takes Blackwell into touch. Could that be something that could, lift these Bulldogs here, Sam, in these closing stages here? It's a really big play. As then now, I think that's Lokatui. No, never mind. Ignore me. That is awful. That is That is, I think that was 15. So that would have been Sully Rooker. And that is a penalty to the Dogs. And they've taken the quick tap here. And away they go. Hope Millard. Can the Dogs get onto the scoreboard? Pryor. Takaranga Katoa. She's brought down here. Tackle 2. Plays the ball. Pryor. Now gives it to Preston. Preston now goes infield to Holly Wheeler. Great defense there by the Cowboys forward. And then now they go again. Another great tackle by Lily Peacock through the middle. Hope Millard plays the ball. Pryor unders. Gives it out to Preston. Wilson gives it out to, I think that was out to Targui and then out to McGregor. Oh, Targui goes for the scoot, but the Cowboys are there, and that is all she wrote there. The scoot on last tackle for Monica Targui, but unfortunately can't get over the line. So the Cowboys now have a chance, Sam, to get it out of their own in goal.
Yes, sir. Jasmine Peters again threatening to break the line again. Jacoba, I'm the next Cowboys game I'm in attendance for is at Totally Workwear Stadium. Broncos versus Cowboys in the final round of the season. Bring it on, bitch. Dor. Manselman offloads back to Tillett over the 30 and is tackled 15 shy. There's a problem there for a Bulldog there momentarily. This here is Lily Peacock, and she stopped just before halfway.
Cramping as well, Sam.
Yep, that's Dib who puts the kick up sky high, man.
Yeah, and that's nicely taken out there by Moana Courtney. I'm just trying to think, Sam, is Logatui still out there or has she gone off?
Let me check.
Because I'm starting to think that Lokatui's gone off and Sully Rooker has moved out into center, which has then shifted Moana Courtney out to the wing.
So you are correct. Lokatui is off.
Oh, no, that's not good. Lily Peacock's holding her shoulder on the ground at the moment in back play as Pryor offloads to Wheeler. Wheeler now gives it out to Monchau, and she goes through. She's looking for support. She's putting the afterburners on. Great tackle there by Manselman to bring her down 5 meters out. She plays the ball. Tillett can barely move. Lovely hands from Tyler Preston, who then gives it underneath. And, the Bulldogs, what a lovely, lovely try. Moana Courtney goes over. And that was beautiful, silky hands from Tyler Preston.
Absolutely.
Taylor Preston, pardon me, who put it beautifully out there. And then a lovely unders ball to Moana Courtney, who then crashes over. Tillett, who's out there on one leg at the moment, did her absolute best to try and bring her down. Andy Robinson, lovely unders ball. And Tillett's there. She tries her absolute best to force it. But look at this. The pressure comes on and just, that is absolutely beautiful. That is class from Preston. Lovely unders ball from Robinson. And Moana Courtney, I've been really, really impressed with the Bulldogs back five in this game. Look, the forward pack has been really led by Takaranga Katoa, or ATK, as you call her, Sam. But Wheeler and Millard are trying as well. And that was a great run there by Monchau there through the middle of the park. And then, just absolutely silky smooth stuff there by Preston as the referee tells Preston to bring it in a bit closer. You can come in a bit closer for your conversion. And with the Cowboys being 3 from 3 with their conversion, Sam, every kick is really crucial here for the Bulldogs to make sure that they're going up in 6s, not in 4s.
Yes, sir.
All right, Preston moves back. She comes forward, strikes it. And straight down the hey little diddle and the cat and the fiddle. And she's very, very happy with that. Taylor Preston gives herself a good old round of applause there. So that is excellent stuff there, as Ruby is absolutely sounding off. She is not happy with that Cowboys defense there, leaking some points and making poor Sam very upset.
She's a Bulldog supporter, old Ruby. Ruby's a bit of a Bulldog supporter, so yes. No, she's just saying, get that one up, you Sam, you dickhead, you flog.
Oh,
that's what Ruby was saying. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that Ruby was like that. Anyway, as the Cowboys kick off, and that is beautifully taken. And here goes Holly Wheeler off the kickoff. Are you okay?
Yes, mate.
Okay, Holly Wheeler. Oh no!
Oh no, I'm not.
Dear,
no, I'm not.
That is not good there from Bree Chester, and that is a penalty.
Uh-oh.
And they have found touch. And away they go, Monica and Monica Targui has been hit off the ball there. But it's all okay. Maybe she slipped. I don't know. Ebony Pride then gives it to Preston. Tagaranga Katoa out the back. And that's a good run there by, I think that's Letitia. No, that's Monshhouse. Pardon me. Pryor then gives it out. Oh, that was a forward pass. 2 forward passes. 3 forward passes. Get a knock on in there too. For good measure.
Yes.
I think that was a forward pass, but I think what has been called is indeed the knock on.
Get that one up, you Ruby. Hey, get that one up here.
Oh, Ruby. Well, Anna Courtney, the try scorer, unfortunately spills the red frogs. Yes, Tai saying, you tell him, Ruby.
Alrighty, so there's Cowboys scrum win on their own 30, flung out to the right. Jasmine Peters is stopped just shy of the 40. First tackle, Tillett made a good effort to try and stop that Bulldogs try, and it did look like it wobbled or bobbled a little bit out of the grip for just a millisecond, but anyways, play on. Manzelman gets the dummy half. Second tackle, left. Barnu's back out on the paddock, and holy crap, the presence is felt immediately. She's gotten down to the 40-metre line. They're inside Bulldogs territory here in North Queensland. Chester, Dib, out back left to Roach. Great hands to get it out to Blackwell. Blackwell from 40 out. Blackwell puts on the brakes, and she may have been hit high or knocked on by Robinson. Robinson with another great try saver on Blackwell. Oh, okay.
Oh, Blackwell put the dazzling footwork on, and
bugger,
that's a great pass from Roach. She got absolutely smashed afterwards, and Blackwell puts the burners on, tries to put the footwork on, and sort of beats her, but Robinson's able to sort of hit the arm and force the ball free. I think just to respond to George, why is the Storm player got goggles on? It's Marion Seve. He's coming back from a serious eye injury. He can't really afford to get he can't get hit in his eye at all. So he's got to basically have those goggles on to protect his eye from getting any, to an accidental poke or contact there. As a Bulldogs player is down, I don't know. I think that's Monica Targui. I think she's cramping up probably from the workload. Maybe the forwards, she should tell her forwards to help out Taranga Katoa with going forward rather than making her do all the work out the back, as Holly Wheeler's down again, holding her head or neck area.
All right. So it's Manzelman and Peacock in question.
I think that's just a bit unlucky. There's no crusher or anything there. It's just she's come over and then, it's just landed like that. It's just accidental. Let's play ball. As long as Holly's okay, of course.
14 minutes to go. 18-6. Bulldogs, man, they're a tough team, bro, and it's so impressive too that this is their debut season. They had to parachute in Braden Villiamy in with about 6 or 7 weeks before freaking kickoff, and they've amassed 2 or 2.5 wins. It's a strong season from them.
That's good sportsmanship there. Lily Peacock just saying sorry, like didn't mean it.
Oh,
look at Takaranga Katoa. That's a strong carry. Great tackle there by Talisha Harden to bring her down 40 meters out. Banu's chasing Preston, but Preston gets it away. And Blackwell's there and takes it.
Pass left to Roach from her own 20. Roach over the 30, and she's gotten to the 40. And now it's a penalty for a high
tackle. Looks like she gave a real, as the NRL players do when they're down on the ground, but she gave it in the play. Look, Roach comes through, and then watch this right over Ellen. Yeah.
It was half a hair pull. It was half an eye rake for a half a second. Send her.
She's just like, yeah. Yes,
and
as the commentator says in my ear, an interesting facial.
The Cowboys start a fresh set on Bulldogs 20. Roach.
What? Extra work on the face. That's what they do in the NRL, mate. They penalise it. This one was, instead of on the ground, this was in mid-flight.
Oh, Banu. She's going to extend this lead out. Manzelman, right to Chester, straight and hard. Chester was allowed a lot of room there to carry it forward. 12.5 minutes to go. Manzelman left to Dib, left to Ford, out the back, left to Whitfield. She stops in a run and she straightens things up. Then she's going to be pushed back by 4 eventually. She gets to play the ball in now. Manzelman goes back left. Dib dummies and nearly went over the top and scored. 4th tackle, Manzelman. Banu ran the decoy, but went out the back to Ford and then to Tillett, but the line wasn't there.
Right, Sam.
The line wasn't there too. It wasn't shaped up well to the right-hand side, but play on. Manzelman, last tackle. What does she do? She puts in the kick. It found the space. It found the gap, and it's battered dead by Courtenay by the Bulldogs. Goal line dropout.
Tillett's not right, Sam.
I don't think so either, mate.
She's not moving well ever since that. Don't know if it's the cramp or what it is, but yeah, she's really not moving well, man. But she's still out there and she's giving it her all, but yeah, she just doesn't look right.
So Preston, does she go long or short? She just spliced it a bit too hard. It went down to Tillett. Given to Banu. Banu from the 30, gets to the 20, gets over it by a couple of meters. She still stands, and now she's eventually brought down. All right, so they're 19 out. Manzelman goes left. Chester passes left to Peacock, and Peacock is met by Preston straight away, but nice post-contact meters by Peacock. She's going to play the ball 11 out. Manzelman goes right to Tillett, right to Dib. Dummies again. Flicks it out to Jasmine Peters, who turns it on and scores in the corner. Well done, Jasmine Peters. North Queensland Cowboys. Great ball playing by Kira Dib as well. Asked a couple of questions while still running forward and sideways, and then she just, with her height, I guess, flicked it out to the right, and Jasmine Peters went, and she scored. Well done. 22 points to 6. Great stuff.
Oh, the Dib dummy is Dibalicious. They got them all biting, and Dib, she's got a Dibalicious offload too, and gives it straight to Jasmine Peters, who says, I know where the try line is, and over she goes. Yes, indeed, Tahi, it was beautifully done, bro. Dibaliciously done, should we say. It's beautiful.
Should we?
Beautiful.
Should we say?
Yeah, I think we should, yeah. Yeah, the Cowboys have scored 22 points to 6, and it could be a double whammy for the North Queensland Cowboys. For Sam, we could have Connor and Sam on cloud 9 very soon, in under 10 minutes time, where they're
wonder
both
if
celebrating double whammies.
I wonder if that's happened for you and I. It might be a first.
I don't think so.
I don't think so, eh? Yes. Well, Kira Dib lines it up, takes the shot. It's going to. It was just fading back a little bit. Stays to the right hand side. 22 points to 6. Excuse me, 22 points to 6. 9 minutes remain. There's a chance here for the Dogs, but they've got to be perfect from here on out.
There's Ricky Henry.
Alrighty.
All right. Well, I think it's the Bulldogs need to score next set, or otherwise I don't think there's enough time left, Sam.
Oh, they've gone the medium kick, and Abigail Roach has taken it on the 30 pretty much. Roach has come alive in this second half. She's been really, really good. And here is the debutant Asaua Teratawa backing her way to the 40-meter line.
It's a great run.
Plays it on the 40 mansman, runs a little bit before finding Peacock, and Peacock gets to halfway. Third tackle. Manselman runs again to the right-hand side, but passes to Tillett. Dummies, still running forward. Jasmine Peters nearly put into a hole by Tillett. Oh, man.
Tagui's cramping again. Where's the pickle juice? We need pickle juice.
Chest up. She doesn't need any. Manselman galloping into dummy half. Left to Dib. Puts in the crossfield kick, but it's taken on the full by the Bulldogs.
Oh, not enough mayo on that kick there from Dibbalicious there. It was not a Dibbalicious kick indeed. It was undibbalicious. As now the Bulldogs are on the run. And that's a great run there by Moana Courtney. Oh, jeery me. Taylor Preston, that was not the greatest of balls there to Andy Robinson, but a good run from her. Great defense there by Manselman. She's brought down just short of halfway. They're shifting out here to the left. Nice little unders ball from Anika Wilson there to, I think that is Ailu. That play the ball was pretty shocking, just quietly. As a good run through the middle of the field, but she's brought down by Peacock and Banu. That was Hopawati. As now Preston puts a little dink over the top, but beautifully taken. And yes, to go with Tillett not being the greatest. Oh, God. Yeah, she is just not well. I'd just take her off Ricky Henry. She is in all sorts, man. As Jakaya Whitfield is going for the run. I think she's just dealing with really bad cramp. She looks in severe discomfort there, Sam, on the ground. Sorry, continue.
No, you're right. No. Hopefully it is just cramp.
I think it is, Sam.
Oh, Goldthorpe splits him straight up the guts from her own 60. She's stepping and weaving. She's not. Is she going to go all the way? She's going to go all the way. Do it herself. Goldthorpe, you freaking sensation. She is the best winger in the competition for 2025, man. She's been unreal from 60 meters out. Well done.
I thought she nearly did a Jaden Campbell there, but I think she got it down because what's her name was coming very quickly on the inside. Holly Wheeler there. But what a run through, tired defenders through the middle, and just too much footwork and great line change there, and absolutely did Moana Courtney dirty there. Oh, dearie me. And then, yeah, the Wheeler comes in hard at the end, and please don't do a Jaden Campbell.
Oh,
She's done a Jaden Campbell. She's done a Jaden Campbell.
Oh, Francesca. Why
didn't you just put it down? You were over the line. Don't worry about the improving of the position. It's bloody 22-6. Blackwell, and then Holly Wheeler comes in and says, "Give me that ball."
Give it back. Come here. We're waiting. It's not. Yeah.
What are we looking at?
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. It's Jaden Campbell 2.0. It is a knock on. Oh, mummy, Francesca Goldthorpe. Such a beautiful run, such beautiful deception, but such beautiful footwork. And then she's done the Jaden Campbell. Holly Wheeler is Latrell Mitchell, and she has come through and knocked the ball straight out. And you know what?
For a front rower to be there to do that, man.
That's what I was
hell.
going to get. That was what I was getting to. That is just unbelievable from Holly Wheeler. She never gave up. She might not have the speed, but she had the determination there. She knew exactly what she needed to do, and she executed perfectly. All right. Plays the ball. Preston out the back. Oh, and that's a lovely run through the middle of the field. Great defense there. I think that's for a Bree Chester. Yeah. Oh, hold on. It's all gone pear-shaped. Let's go back and play the ball. Let's start from square one here. Okay, there we go. Pryor in a dummy half gives it to Preston. Preston gives it to Wheeler, and Wheeler's there. She's brought down there by multiple Cowboys defenders, Manzelman and co. Pryor gives it to Preston. Preston out the back to Andy Robinson. She throws a dummy. Oh, but great defense on the inside there by Lily Peacock. She's been busy thus far this evening. Preston now scheming through the middle of the field, gives it out there to, I believe that is Anika Wilson. Anika Wilson has the ball. Yeah, eyes not good, Mick, and she nearly drops the lollies. Pryor gives it out to Takaranga Katoa, and she's brought down a lovely tackle again by Lily Peacock. Plays the ball. Ebony Pryor gives it out. Preston now puts in a little grubber. She's going the chip and chase. Oh, Blackwell puts in a little grubber. What are you doing? Oh, goodness me. And she's nearly dropped it, but Whitfeld is there to clean up the little Blackwell extra grub. Wait. There's no way she's celebrating that, right? She grounded it with the torso. Who kicked that? Was that Blackwell or is that no? That's Rosie Kelly, is it?
Ford.
Why the hell was that even looked at? Me and my itchy eye and sore eye could even bloody realize that that was a bloody. She grounded it.
Just wanted to breathe her, mate.
No.
I know.
There's 3 officials out there, bro. Oh, and Kira Dibbers struck that dropout beautifully. 40 on the fly. Whoa. As all Wheeler, that neck is very loosey-goosey at the moment, and it is absolutely fine, and she is flying into contact as Preston now has a run, and she's left a Cowboy behind. I think that might have been S.A. Banu, but she's okay now. Preston's going to play the ball. Hopped up a bit ginger after that run there, and that's a good run there by Hopawade. Hopawade plays the ball. Pryor in a dummy half, little set play here to Takaranga Katoa, or as Sam calls her, ATK, and she is brought down just inside her own 10. Plays the ball. Pryor now gives it to Hopawade. Hopawade's brought down here. Last tackle. Plays the ball. Pryor. Wilson. Oh, it was a lovely ball, but she's dropped it. She has spilt the lollies. Oh, the red frogs. They've gone everywhere. The killer pythons, they're all over the floor at QCB as the Cowboys are on the run, Sam.
The Smith's crisps have exploded out the arse, not up through the front, bro. Peter's left to Blackwell, and she's taken down 21 out. Blackwell plays it. Roach, faint to go left, but went right. Great scoot from her. 10+ meters there, made. Come on, give it to Goldthorpe, and let's have Goldthorpe redeem herself here. And that's a carry there.
Didn't redeem himself.
For Whitfeld. Manselman left for Banu. Banu spins away, still going. Offloads back to Manselman. She steps to the left and gives it to Peacock, who is brought down.
That's a Banu belter.
Yes, it is, sir. Manselman passes right to Dib, puts in the crossfield kick. Goldthorpe's out on the floor.
Oh dear, that is undibblicious there from Kira Dib. Oh dear. What?
All right.
Oh, it's out in the full. Anyway, 3 minutes and 19 seconds to go. Can the Bulldogs get to double digits? The race to double digits is on. The race against time, the race against the clock. And here they go. Elizabeth McGregor's going down the left-hand side or the bottom of your screen here. Oh, a bit of a push down on the neck there by Chester. And S.A. Banu was going for a Banu belter hit. But Letitia Smythe with some good footwork got rid of it. Oh, dearie me. That is an absolute horrific pass. Poor old Lily Peacock. I think she needs a rest. She's absolutely spent out there on the left-hand touchline. Come on, give her a nice rest as Preston. Lovely ball out to the right-hand side. Oh, this is a lovely run by Suli Ruka out on the right-hand touchline. He's come in to play in the centers, which has pushed Moana Courtney, who has the ball now from dummy half and has been swarmed by the markers. And yes, Moana Courtney out to the wing with Suli Ruka coming in to the centers due to we are unsure, but Lokatui has come off. And I think that Mr. Henry, Uncle Ricky Henry, has heard me and taken off Lily Peacock. And I think Yarrow is back out there, Sam.
Well, under 2 minutes, and this has been impressive for North Queensland. Manselman left to Blackwell, and Blackwell's able to get to the 30. It's been end to end, man. There's been a lot of line breaks here, particularly from the North Queensland Cowboys in the second half. So don't blame them for being fatigued and gassed. And credit to the credit to the Bulldogs as well. They were with a 50% completion rate at halftime, and I'm pretty sure they've gotten that up to about 75% to end this game. So credit to them as Manselman passes. Oh, is that Roach that's kicking on the last? Holy smokes. Oh, it's taken on the full by the Dogs.
Not a bad kick, Sammy, from Roachy, as now Robinson's now going for a run. There we go. Under a minute to go. And the same thing. This has happened at least, I reckon, like double digits, like 12 times tonight. Robinson takes a run, and then straight away McGregor has a carry. And now Letitia Smythe's having a carry. Oh, a bit of a bobble there, but it's all good. Pryor gives it out to Takaranga Katoa, or ATK, and she's brought down there 30 meters out. And oh dear, is she okay? Yep, she's okay. Solid contact there. Pryor gives it out to Preston, who offloads out the back, and it's gone down. And away goes the Cowboys. I think that is Lily Dick there has the ball, and she's gone down now. 12 seconds to go. Let's see some more points, Cowboys. And now it's a nice run from Blackwell through the middle of the field. And ATK over the top. Oh, that's a finisher. That's a pile driver. And you know what that is? That is a Cowboys victory. 22 points to 6. The North Queensland Cowboys say, you know what, Cronulla? Great news that you won the other day. But you know what? We're going to go back to the spot where we belong. Back into the top 4 for the Cowboys. And a really good performance from your girls, Sam, from the North Queensland Cowboys this evening, my friend.
100%. And that makes them, well, 4th, but equal 3rd with the Newcastle Knights. So clawing their way up into a potential top 2 spot, potentially. But they got a big game against the West Tigers next Sunday to the Cowboys down at Leichhardt. But then they take on the Sydney Roosters in Townsville in 2 weeks' time. That is going to be the pressure cooker game where we'll learn a hell of a lot more about North Queensland and how good their defence really is in 2025. But super proud of that effort. What a great year it's been. Still only the 6 points conceded by North Queensland. So came into the game with 64 against the best in the comp. Now they're sitting at plus or minus 70 or something like that. And still by far and away the best defensive team in the comp. So super proud, man. Dor, thank you so much for your time this afternoon through both the men's and women's Cowboys games. It's always a pleasure. To the people, especially Tahi Bro and Jason Reeder, that have been in the chat since the get-go, really, really appreciate your support. Thank you very much, guys. Next
thanks
time
everyone
that you'll
for being here.
Absolutely. Yep. The next time that you'll see Dor and I is this Friday night for one of the blockbusters of the year, Melbourne versus Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs. That's the 8 o'clock kickoff. I can't make it for the Panthers versus Raiders game that's happening out at Mudgee. I wish I could, but can't do so. Thank you, Tahi, bro. Great stream, lads. So that's the next time that you'll see us. But Dor, man, I know you're buggered, mate. You're probably the last thing you're thinking of, bro. But are we doing something on Sunday, or we'll confirm that throughout the week?
What's on Sunday?
It's a Newcastle Brisbane doubleheader. This Sunday.
Yeah, we should do something for that, but I think we can
Up
work
to you,
on
boss.
that during the week.
Yeah.
Work on that during the week. I gotta sort out what my own plans sort of thing, what I'm doing. Because I don't know if you heard, but Mum was like coming in to try and have a chat to me before. But no, I've got to work out what my plans are, and then we'll go from there. But I don't know. When I know my plans, I'll let you know. And then if I'm not doing anything, I'm more than down to do something, man. But yeah, definitely good for Friday night. Yeah, thank you so much, Jason, Tahi, anyone else who's here from the All Out Club. Make sure you go and subscribe to Wobble and Jaw Sports on Instagram and YouTube. And yeah, we'll be back for Friday night, Melbourne versus the Bulldogs down at Amy Park.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, Dor, once again, and I'll see you next week.
Yep. Go the Broncos.